Alright folks, welcome back to Harrison Building Lego Sets. I'm Brian Harrison with Harrison Lego Media. Yes, today we're back. It's good to finish the final part of this build, and yes, we're on the final part, but before we get started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave a like on the video, hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Rumble, please don't forget to follow us there as well, and hit the like and comment section. It'd be much appreciated, thank you, and I really do appreciate what you viewing my videos, you commenting, you subscribing. I'm glad for the subscribers I have. Thank you so much. It's grown slowly, and I hope it can continue to grow as we go along. But you know, it's all about having fun. It's all about showing. It's a great hobby. Lego can be a great hobby. It can be expensive, but it also can be a great hobby, and it can be great to show off to other people. Even people come over to your house. I've already had a comment already of like they're impressed with the church, and even my woman's impressed with the church. So there you go. It's an impressive building in your Lego city. It would be great medieval or modern city, because there are medieval churches that still stick around. So it'll be great. This is going to be in my modern city, as you can see. Some of my you can see barely the Christmas stuff for the Christmas town that came with the tram. I have that Christmas tram. I've showed it on a video before. I wish I could use it someday in the city. It'd be really nice if I could ever have the space for that. And then here's your your construction equipment with a guy on the other side. I want excavator. There you go. I was getting there. Anyway, I have I've done other things obviously on this channel, but I want to thank you. It means a lot to me, and it's great. I added a little bit to this Lego city. I didn't think I could, but I have. And it's getting time for me to eventually remove it, because Christmas is coming faster than we can think. I want to remove it back to its spot, so it will be out of the way, and we can build more Lego stuff if we wanted to. It's been here, it's been taking up this area for quite some time, and this table is used for more than just this, and it's time to, it's time to move it. It's taking up its space, and so it's time to move it back to its space where it'll be out of the way. But today we're going to finish up some of the stickering. Here's the stickers. I was looking at the stickers earlier. I want to do the stickers first, because the next part is involving some decoration. So yeah, this is part 10. But here you go. Come on. Yeah. Here you go. Let's see. Did it show? Did it show? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, there's the stickers. And I'm going to put them on. I'm not going to be able to show everything, so don't be surprised. I've showed how to do these before, so it's not, you just watch older videos. But there's some stickers that either I forgot, or they were just not, they mentioned them here in the end, and I wish some of them they mentioned throughout. I've got some of those already, when they told me to put them up. And so, yeah. And I got some of them, so I'm looking, but I'm missing these ones. One of them you'll see me put, it's on the front, but I'll do that after I do these few ones. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to just get over here and try to put in 2 that I need to put on. Actually 3 I need to put on. And I'm going to move this. This should have been added in when I did the first building of the wall, but it wasn't, so we're going to add them in now. Early on, it's one of the walls that has the side door on it, so I'm sorry about that. It's hard for me to do that, and that's why I wish someday I'm going to hopefully build. It's hard for me to get my hand over here. Someday I wish I could really get into having an area where I could do that, and using multiple cameras maybe, because I've thought about it, I've looked into it, having multiple cameras to do all this. So yeah, so then we're going to pick off, that was that first sticker. Now we're going to choose this bottom sticker, this other bottom sticker, and then we're going to add that to the side of this building again. I was wondering about it, because I was like, well, wait a minute, some of them, well, the front areas seem to have it, that's almost a guaranteed, or the places where you enter the church have some sort of stickering. I wish it would have been better that way, Oh, I wish I would have recognized it that way, because maybe I would have shown it off better. But that didn't happen that way. So, hey, you know, hold on. Let's push this on. Let's see if we can get this off now. Oh, no, maybe not. If I can't get it off, I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I may not worry about that one. Because that one, the whole stickers are... Okay, I may not worry about that one. Okay, and then we're going to get to this one. The next thing we're going to do, I'll show you. There's one more bag left. That's the thing. But I looked at it, I'm like, well, all these extra stickers, and they don't show you, like on the one I'm putting it on now. They didn't show. They showed on some of them, so I put them where they showed. So I guess I'm thankful for that. I wish I would have been able to foresee this as being a problem, as a possible problem. Here, gotta remove a piece. As a possible problem. I wish I would have foreseen that. But hey, sorry for bumping the camera. But hey, you know, it happens, right? So I'm still glad for the church build. And we'll put that back on. Over way. We'll put that back on there and see how that does. There you go. I'm not gonna be able to pull it, but it's all stuck on there. So some of it, maybe because the building, maybe if I'd done it earlier, I would have been able to pull off. I was only able to pull off one of those plastic things. So okay. So again, we got one last sticker, and it's for the other side of the building over here. It's going to be sort of easy. So here we go. Yeah, it's going to be sort of easy. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. And again, if I can't get it off, I just hope the church will live for a very long time. So because the plastic thing is sticky too. That's the other thing on these stickers. So if I don't get it off, then that's okay. So there you go. Yeah, it's kind of a weird angle. I'm limited on the room I have for doing this type of stuff, so it's kind of hard to kind of get get things on there or show everything for everybody. But you just know that there's stickers with it, and you just add them, and they may not be perfect, but they're there. It's okay. It's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so this is the one I can show. So we're gonna leave that up there, I guess. Or maybe we'll pull it off. You know what? We'll pull it off. We'll pull it off and make it a... Okay, pull it off. It's just the sticker I want. I don't care about the other stuff. Oh, they're all sticky stuff. Okay, so here you go. Here's your sticker. I could show this one, and you just basically put it on there and seal it on there. You know, and it may not be perfect. If it's not perfect, if you're perfect at it, great. I'm not always. So, I mean, stickers don't always get along very well, but that's okay. Okay. Well, I wanna. Here, hold on, come on. You gotta get it on there. And then, is this one not going to behave? So hold on, let's see if we can. Okay, yeah, because the plastic thing, if you get them off, they come off. There you go. And then you put it up. I'm going to put it back where it belongs. There you go, this will be easier. There. Oh. Should I put it higher, or is that high enough? It may be high enough. Yeah, it's going to be high enough. Okay, good. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's it. That's actually all the stickers. that's the end of that. There's no more with the sticker part. Now, this is where we were getting into. And I wish that they would have done the sticker thing earlier, to be honest. Because that would have been better. But, hey, you know, it's what it is, I guess. On some of those, because I would have done it on video more. But I got them on there. They're on there, so that's the end of those. Okay, let's open this bag. And let's get into... Let's open this bag. See, this is the bag. Alright, so here. This is the bag. This is technically how small it is. It's actually a big bag. They're all in the same size of bag, but it's smaller. The amount of pieces in here are smaller. So let's see how long this takes us to put together. First, I'm going to open it, and then we're going to dump out all the pieces. I'll be quiet while I open it. It's so exciting to be able to finish this church and see what it becomes. Okay, I'm going to open up all this. I'm not too worried. I'm going to open up all and see what we're dealing with. Put it here on the... Okay, let's get a little bit... Let's get a little bit so we can sort of see... We kind of are working on this area here a little bit and maybe a side area here, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. There you are. And we'll open up another one. I'll be quiet. Alright, now we're ready to go again and build. And it's been a great journey. It's actually been the most build I've done with something like this. This has been the most amount. Part 10. Most stuff at least gets a part 2. Not most stuff, I mean, the stuff that's like this gets at least a part 2, which I don't think I've ever built a building like this. The airport's got part 3 because of the airport and the equipment came with it, like the airplane, the airport, and then the stuff that supported the airport. But other than that, this is amazing build. It's a big build, and it's gotten the most so far. So, yeah, let me fix a few things over here. I forgot about refixing my, after doing the, there you go. So yeah, there we are. There's our church. Looks good. Looks awesome. Alright, here we go. Now we're starting off with decorations, and I can see where we are, and let's just look. Let's see what we could find here. Okay, so we got this with this is going to be a mushroom in the front of the church, so we're adding a mushroom. See? And that's how you build it. There's these, it's like, I call them umbrella pieces, small umbrella pieces, and then, or satellite dishes, and then you have your white, another white, one of these white pieces. That's, you could, like, flagpoles, stuff like that. That's what I've used them for in the past. And then you put it on here. Yeah, something like that. Or is it in here? No, it's going to be on the side. Okay. There you go, something like that. Oh, no, wait, hold on. In the middle. There you go. That makes sense, sort of. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. Okay, so then we move over to this side, and we're going to be adding in a yellow leaf. Maybe some yellow leaves fell. Then we're going to add some weird green leaf and yellow leaf. Let's look and see if we can find, is it just the green leaves? I want to make sure if there's no weird different color green leaves, because I know how the book deals with colors a little bit. And I wish there was a little more of a, especially the stained glass again with the color coding system. Okay, so here's the light one. That there is a color, at least I could tell with the light green sort of, and yellow. So I'm looking. Okay, so I'm gonna put, yeah, it's gonna be down. It's gonna be down over here, and this one's gonna be over here, facing in this way, and I guess this is kind of off. And you may get it not perfect. I think it's not going to matter so drastically that you just get you try to get them in there to the best of your ability. That's what it's going to end up being. And some of you will just be exact. Some of you are just going to be, and that's okay. If you are okay. If you're not, don't freak out about it. It'll still look good. People won't be like, oh, hey, the leaf's off, unless they really know the church. But it's even then it's still going to look good in the end. Okay, and then we put this together. So we're putting a leaf with a mushroom on top of it, and guess what? Over next to this yellow leaf, which is right here, we're putting this in. So there's your green leaf with your mushroom. So there you go. I mean, awesome. Okay, here we go. Here's the part I've been waiting for. Wait, hold on. Let me get another weird green leaf. This time it seems like it's a darker leaf, and with a weird pinkish, purplish flower. You just put it on top, and there's another yellow leaf that's involved too. But here we got to put this past the. We're putting it past the how do I put it in though? We're putting this past the. Yeah, we're putting this past over here. We're putting this up here, so to speak. We can move some of this around too. That's what I think is gonna end up happening. Is me moving some of this. I'll move that. I may move that yellow leaf. I'm not afraid to move some of them. Don't be afraid to, especially if it fits in your city a certain way. Just don't be afraid to move some of this stuff around. I may do that. Okay, so here we go. Here's this. We got this and this. So hold on. We may have to make some side room so I could actually put this on the table. Here, let's put this on the table. We may not be able to see that very well. Okay. There you go. I'll show it to you. Person first, so there we go. Now we gotta put a 2 to combine these two together. So let's put this 2 on. Okay. I want to get this tree built. So yeah, we got this 2 and another 2. And then we're going to put in our we're going to put in our clothing. Yeah, so it's a weird, it's probably like a bark, like bark extension. And then we're going to put in our green bud, flower, maybe trying to be a flower thing. Okay. And then we're going to put in another curve thing to it. Where's the curve thing? I'll say this doesn't have as many pieces as when we started out. So that's not too bad of an idea. And I'm pretty excited because it'll be ready for Christmas. I wanted to get this stuff built before Christmas. It's finally happening. In a way, after, things happen. Even a fire in our area and all that stuff. It's finally coming together nicely. So here you go. We put some more, like you're just building up the tree. So you put circles, like they're trying to make it like an actual tree. So you're gonna have circles and like little like cheese wedges type in deal. So yeah, and then I believe we're putting the wedge over here. Okay, here we go. So Alright, we're looking forward, we're moving forward. Okay. I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing that they're already placing this in here. Okay, so we're gonna move this sort of over. You may not see it very well. I'll try to move the light over with it since we're really working over here, sort of. Okay, so over here, we gotta place this down in here. And I think, here, I'll move this. See, you could move some stuff around. So, as far as I could tell, yeah, they want it there, within there, and there's a green spot. Okay, so I may move some of these leaves. Okay, I may move some of them. Maybe I'll leave it there for now. I'm thinking about moving it because a part of me wants it to be. I'll think about that. I may end up doing that. Okay, I still want to move it for some reason, but there you go. That's what it is. So now we're going to add in our. I think we're starting to add in our leaves and plants. Oh, here, let's look at what we're trying to do. We gotta add in one of these. Gotta one of these deals. Okay, where is it? We gotta start adding in sort of like it's almost like a branch thing, but not quite. It has a weird. Oh, nope, no, we're rolling away. It has a weird curve to it. Okay, but it's not that one. Oh, it's this one. This is it. So yeah, it's a weird, like for a branch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in a couple of leaves apparently. So yeah, we're going to add in a small leaf. It's going to go on the end here. Sometimes you just take a step, baby steps, and you'll figure it out. Okay, and then we gotta take another leaf. Okay, at least we get there. Where's the other leaf? Here's the other leaf. And we gotta take one of these green plant thingies, and I guess we get to put it here. And if it's not perfect, don't hit yourself over the head. Just make sure obviously you want to get everything onto this tree. So yeah, just take your time, and maybe on some things it may slightly change, but at least you got it on there. That's how I look at it, and I have to remind myself of that because sometimes I do like the idea that I can make it do really well. So, but I think so far it looks sort of like the picture, so that's a good thing. And then on the bottom here, we're going to add in another leaf with a purple or pinkish, whatever you want to call it, flower. I haven't decided yet. I think it's more pink in some ways, but here you go. So we add that in here. There you go. This is decoration. That's what we're doing, tree decoration, and adding the plants in. I guess there's a few. Okay, so then we go here, and where is it? Where did it go? We're adding more plantage. Where's the green thing? See, this is kind of slow building, but it's kind of easy. You're just putting some pieces together, and then we're going to kind of add it here on the front. That's what it looks like. Actually, I think you can kind of turn around, but kind of goes like that, or like that sort of. I'm going to try to make it sure it's out of the way. There you go. And then, well, we did that, so let's see, what are we doing next? Okay, so we're gathering in more of this plant-like stuff. Okay, here's a bottom for it. Brown bottom. Try to make it like a actual plant, I guess. And then we're putting in leaves. We're putting in actual leaves. or yeah, church leaf. It may not look perfect, but how many plants are actual perfect? So it may not be 100% perfect, but we're building this up pretty good. Okay, so here's this. The only other thing I have, this is going to be, I'll try to show you where to put stuff. So as far as I could tell, it's here, and a yellow leaf up here somewhere, a yellow leaf up there somewhere, so it's kind of a weird plant. Green leaves up, you kind of have to guess, I think, sometimes. Green leaves up here, let's put it up, yeah, or down here, maybe. I'll try it up here. Up here, we'll see if it works. If I have to, I'll move some stuff around, like something like that. And then you have this green flower-like or leaf-like thing that they want you to put in. There you go. Yeah. There's your yeah. So it's going to be an interesting tree, to say the least. Okay. Here we go. Then they want me to put it in like something like this. So I guess it's kind of a weird bush. I thought it was going to be the big tree, which is coming up, I believe. Let's see. So there's that. Is that? Yeah, that's where it's supposed to be. Interesting. And then anything else? Let's look. Okay, so we got all that. Oh, yeah, we got that. Okay, nothing else there. Okay, now we're adding in more plant, or behind here, basically. See, that's why I said it's hard to get to. Behind here, we are adding in more leaves. So that are going to be different directions. Yellow leaves. I gotta get those. And I think what I'm going to do is start adding them in. Okay, so like one over here facing forward. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this out of the way temporarily so you can at least see it over there, and then like one in the middle here somewhere, something like that, and then one over here. Let's see, can it actually right into the middle? And then one sort of look like it's on top of this green, sort of look like it's covering the walkway a bit, because you know leaves fall on the walkway. So there you go, there's where you do. And then we get to the what else do we get to? There's another mushroom in here. Where's the other mushroom? Oh, here's this, and here's another spot for another mushroom. I think hopefully they're going to get to building the tree soon. That's what I was looking forward to. There's a mushroom over there. So you see some stuff being added. Now let's. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, so we added all that. Then, so yeah, we added in. Then we added also at the same time. Period. We added one of these green, light green, with another one of these. More weird leaf thingies, and we add that in the front, right here, or in the front of the. There you go, like that. And then we're going to add in more stuff. Right here, here's another one of these green deals, light green. See, where's the light green? And then I think there's another light green. Yep, another light green leaf. Okay, so we did add the mushroom. I'm gonna make sure. Oh boy. So apparently, where the board is, and you did some decorations before, and I may not get this right, so don't. It's not too big of a deal. But where this board is, I'm going to add in one of these. leaves behind there. Okay, it's on. And then I'm going to add in another light green. I got to get another light green prepared. A light green. And where is the other thing for it? So, I mean, there's some leaves floating around. Different colors. I love the different colors, the decorations of this build. So, here we go. We gotta add this. It's either gonna be there or there. Okay, I'm gonna. I can't get it in there. Okay, it may be. Oh, nope, I'm gonna put it on top of the other thing. Okay, there we go. So you can't see behind there. I didn't think they were gonna put anything really over here, and I may not be getting it 100% correct, so it's okay. But like I said, you could, put the leaves on as you see fit a bit, or get them, as close as you can. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, so there you go. Apparently another dark green on top of that. Yeah, okay. Oh, on top of there. Nice, I guess. Let's see, is there... Yeah. I can't even see back here. Alright. Alright, is it on there? I think so. And there we go. We have light green, all that. Good. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Okay, finally. Maybe we're kind of getting done with some of this other stuff. And it wants me to put in, maybe sort of. It wants me to pick up a green leaf and this little. I'll show you how to put it together at least. And this little, where is it? I'm gonna put this back on, to be honest. Alright, and there's a little green, I'm looking for a little green stick. Let's see, it should be in here. I think it is, it's just hiding from me. Okay, where is the green stick? Alright, green stick. And what else is with it? A yellow flower thing. So it's like a green stick and a yellow flower. So you see the yellow flowers in there. Where's the green stick? There should be a green stick here. Alright, green stick. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as a build. I don't think it would, but you never know. These bags have taken an hour at least a piece. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. So we put this green. Yeah, we put this green stick, and you can tell it's kind of a weird. Put this green stick on like this, and then we go over here, and I find that hole, and hopefully get it in the hole. Come on, where's the hole? There you go, we got it in there. Okay, so that's it. I barely could see that myself. Alright, so now we're moving forward onto building more cool stuff, I guess. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is pick up. I'm glad this is beginning of the build of the tree. That's what it looks like. So we're getting more. Oh, whoa! We're getting more towards where we're actually building what we've been what we've been hoping to build. It was part of the decoration, and it's exciting. All right, so we're gonna do. Oh, whoa! I guess we could do it that way. Hold on. It seems like. Oh no, we're doing it the other way. Okay. I did it not do this right. Alright, so we do this on top. We do this on top. That's where we put it. Then we put it down at the bottom. And then we put this down here. And then we put the red deal in. There you go. We're starting to basically build the tree. That's what it looks like, okay? Which is awesome. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we're starting to build the tree. So far, it's not too bad, actually. Okay, so we got that. And now we're going up to here. And we're going to add in... Yeah, we're going to add in our middle deal there. See, again, we're just building on top of... Oh, here. I want to make sure it's facing me, so that part is facing me. There you go. And then we have all this cool little weird stuff that combines stuff. Let's see here. Here's this. So we got to put this into there, and then this becomes a part of this and snaps in, and it doesn't stay up. It just kind of swirls around, it looks like, which is fine. They make it look like it's going to stay there, but it's not going to. And then we have, on top of that, we have a regular. Is it a regular one? So yeah, we have a regular one on top of there. You know, so yeah, it's just building upon building. And then we're going to be adding in a flat piece. Where's the flat piece? Add in a flat piece. And then on top of that, we're going to shove in, it looks like it's going to go, is it going to go all the way down or all the way? No, it's just going to go, we're just going to shove it in there, like that. And now, we're officially building the tree. That's basically what it is. I guess we turn around this way, because it goes that way, and then we go this way with it. Yeah. And then we go this way, add another red deal in there, and then we take more. Okay, then we flip it around because it's that way, I guess. And then we add in, there you go, we add in our, so it looks kind of like a weird, you know, a tree. And then we add in another red deal into here to help support our tree and its height. Okay, hold on. I think that'll still work. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we got that. Now what do we do? What do we do next? What do we do next? Okay, so now we put in one of these other pieces in here, and they're going to want, actually there's going to be two of them, so there's going to be one and two of these. There you go, brown pieces for your tree. And again, this is always how they build things. Well, this is all, you know, this is how, you know, some things are made anyway. Yeah. So we're going to go sideways with that from this tree thing that's sitting like that. It's supposed to be. So we go sideways with the holes, and then we add in more gray pieces to hold more stuff. There's probably another one for, there's two, so yeah, we're gonna hold in more gray pieces. Okay, let's seal this in, and let's put in another gray piece. Let's put in another gray piece, and on the top we're going to add in two more brown pieces. So we're going to add in two or more of these little flat brown pieces to help, I guess, build up our tree. And then on the top we're adding in two weird gray pieces. I mean, it's going to look good in the end, so at first you kind of like, okay, gray pieces, here you go, there you are. Okay, then we're going to add in our, now we get to build our leaves, and there's going to be 2 of these, I believe. So, well, right now we're going to do one on one side. Yeah, there's going to be a whole thing of building leaves now. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to set that down most likely. And we're going to build our first set of leaves. So, I grab this. We'll put it through the hole. I'm trying. I'll try to get this right. We'll try to get this right. We're going to see how this works. Then there's going to be like an apple. Okay. So there. Okay. So the apple. I may not take tons of time with this because so there's the apple. And then the leaves. There's leaves on this, so I put the apple there. I'm going to put the leaf over here. And I'll put a leaf in the back over here. I'll put another green leaf on the back down here. Now this may not be perfect, but I keep saying you do the best you can, but it's still fun. You're still going to get, people are still going to like the church. There you go. So that's how I see it right now. I'm looking at it again, like, And actually, there's another green leaf on the top here, somewhere. Okay, hold on. There's 3 green leaves. So 1, 2. So actually, it may be more like this, to be honest. And then this goes on top here. That goes technically over like here, maybe. So I mean, it may be more like that. I mean, it's a weird leaf orientation. I mean, I could probably stick it up here and say, hey, it's up here. Okay, so there you go. Okay, then what we do is we combine and put these leaves on there. Okay, so there you go. There's your leaves. And then I think, is that one? No, there's some missing stuff. So before we get too carried away, I forgot that on one of the yellow leaves, which is down here, we stick in one of these not so green leaves, and then on the other one, which is there, there's 2 of these, one of those. On the other one, we put this here. And then there's another green one somewhere. Yeah, on the end over here, which I'm okay with. There you go. There's your tree. In the sense of the word, you know, it may be. Hopefully, it's the same as the book. Hopefully, it's better than what I'm doing. But with trees, it's kind of one of those. You kind of just. You just make it. I mean, you do the best you can. Okay. So there you go. Another leaf built. And then, I guess you just keep track of the leaves. Like what goes where. Okay, I guess it's like... Okay, I'm trying to see how this is going to go. Yes, one goes down here. And then there's like a leaf with, you know, like this. And then, one goes up here underneath, it looks like. There's an apple that goes over here somewhere. It's cool that they have these apples. Look at these little apples. It's cool to add a food kit to your Lego, especially if you have a supermarket and stuff, which I like to have. But here, you know, there's apples in these trees too, so nice. And then we have a yellow leaf up here. and another yellow leaf down over here somewhere. And then we have, that's it. Then we have one more of these dead things. I guess the leaves are sort of dying. Maybe it's kind of between getting towards fall. That's what you can deduce out of all this. And then you make sure you have, yeah, there's 3. Oh wait, hold on. You got one up here again, and then you got one way down over here, I believe. Oh wait a minute, no. You just have this. There's no leaves. That's fine too. Just these little leaves. So it kind of makes it like a tree. Now how many of these? I have to build 4 of these. So wish me luck. Okay. So here we go. There's one. And then we got 2, I guess. Let's try it. 2. And then we got a leaf up here again. Let's see if we can build these a leaf down over here. I think, yeah, it's underneath. Yeah. I'm looking. Over here. You know, I'll put leaves on top, like one here, one over here, or over here. Apple. Can't forget the apple. These are cool apples, by the way. Apple. And then we have stuff like, you know, like there's more leaves down here. These are kind of cool leaf deals. And then you got more leaf stuff in here. Here's your other leaf. Here's your other dry leaf. And here's this. More leaf-like stuff. Okay. So there should be 3 of those and 1 of those. And that's number 2. Here's number 3. I'll try to do it the way I can do it. I guess it's... Okay, there we go. Leaf on top again. Apple. Let's just put apple over here. Okay. And then we got leaf on the bottom over here. Or, yeah, over here, yeah. On the bottom over here. Then we got to put more leaves on here. So there's a leaf, and there's a leaf, and here's your little deal in the middle. Yeah, we're just building these up, guys. We're just, you know, we're adding these, and then we're adding these cool little, like, leaves, small leaves that could look like fern or something, or a small green plant. There you go. We're adding them into the bottom. We're adding like bottom top. You know, I guess they make it look like a bit of a tree. Okay, there you go. There's number 3. One more. I'm afraid there could be more to this. All right, but let's get this all done. One more. Then we add the leaf again on the bottom. Leaf on the side. Don't forget our lovely apple. That's right. And then we have we already added 2 leaves there. We need to add 2 more yellow leaves. So we need to add like a yellow leaf here and a yellow leaf there. There you go. And then we need to add in 1 more of these like the leaves, you know, it's yellow, so things are dying. You know, like I said, I think it's between fall, you know, going into fall. And then, which is perfect, because we're heading there soon, eventually. I mean, summer's pretty much over with. We had fun. I hope you guys had fun this summer. I had some fun this summer. And then, besides the fire situation. And then you have, yeah, there you go. There's your There's your leaves. So we got 4 of these. So it says times 4, so we got 4. Then what we're supposed to do is take up our tree, and we're supposed to add these leaves into our tree. I guess we just kind of stick them in. Different angles, and yeah, you just stick them in. Okay. So there you go, there's the tree. And you want to make sure the leaves aren't really, they're not, you're going to face them a little slightly different directions, because the leaves kind of make up the tree. Okay, there you go. Then we're going to add in more leaves. There's more leaves. And here's more leaves to our tree. There you go. There's our tree. There we go. Let's see if we can put it in. Push it down more. There's our tree. Oh boy, there's our tree. It looks pretty good though. It's not too bad. It's not too bad for a created tree, especially for me creating a tree. At first, okay, it's not too bad. All right. It will be stuck on its platform. So, let's see. That's it for there. Is there times? No, there's not times 2 for there. Oh, and then okay, now they want me to build another leaf system, which we're going to set this tree off to the side for a bit. So let's just set it up over here for now. It'll lay down. Okay, so here we go. We got to get this, and we got to get one of these, shove it in. So we're building a leaf deal to hold up, I guess, some more branches for some more leaves. There you go. And then what else are we looking at here? What else could be involved in this? Okay, so we're doing another leaf build. So we're picking up this cool deal. We're adding in an apple. Looks like on one end we're adding in an apple. On that end. Then we're adding in this. Then we're adding in this. And guess what? We're adding in, of course we're going to add in 2 of these to the bottom of these leaves. So this is, it's nice to see pieces are slowly starting to get down there. I think we obviously have a little more, Then of course we just kind of add, like there's one in the middle, so that's easy. It's faced off the side. There's one that's kind of faced off over here, but I'm not sure. No, it won't be. It could be over here. And then I'm kind of, this one may more be like over like this. So something like that, okay? And then, actually this one may be more down there, but I don't think I can get down there. And then we have this dead stuff on our tree. Oh wow. There we go. Got this dead part of the dead dying leaves of the tree on there. It does make it look cool, makes it look different. So here you go. There you go. Okay. So that's what that is. And then we have to make another one. Yeah, so we do this one and we put it on. So we have this, we built this one deal earlier. That's for the tree. And then we put in our first leaves. Then we pull up a second leaf thing and we do the same thing. We put in an apple. Put an apple on the end here. Oh, let's get that apple back in there. Sometimes these things do get a little tough. There we go. Sometimes you just need to face it the right way or get it in there. Let's see here. Then we need to add in some more leaves at the bottom. Same routine, it seems like. The difference may be, and then I'm going to add these in because they're just easy, because it's kind of all together anyway. So I'll just add them in there. Okay. There you go. There you go. And then we're going to add in our yellow leaves. We are getting down there, though. We are getting down there with stuff. Okay, I'm going to do this here. I'm going to kind of put this facing weirdly down this way, I guess. And then this one facing weirdly up this way. And then we're going to add in our little dead leaf stuff. Here we go. Dead leaf stuff. Alright, there you go. That all is. That's it. And just get close to what you can. And then what we do is we add in our leaf thing to this tree too. Actually, you know what we should do? We should probably separate the two a little bit, but try to bring them somewhat together, sort of ish, without too much of a problem. Somewhat separate, somewhat together, as best as I can. There you go. And then the one thing we're missing on the top of this, of one of these, which is going to be this one, is a nice little bird, which is fake. Okay, I may move. Sometimes you gotta move some stuff, so don't be afraid to do that. Come on. Come on. Let me move the leaf. You know what? Here, I'm gonna have to pull this out. Let's see here. Let's try it. Now I'm gonna have to pull this out. I somehow slide this one around. Alright, come on. Alright, we're going to pull this out. I'm going to fix this. Really? It won't come out? Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Got pull. Got pull. Alright. Oh. I'm trying to get this out of the way. Okay. Come on. Or just put it in here and just kind of, okay. There we go. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. So anyway, get your bird in there. There's your bird. I don't think there's any more birds than that. I've had birds to sets. I think I have one on the Christmas. Yeah, I have a blue. This one's similar to that one, but I have a blue. This is like a gray one. Then we pull out our tree again. Alright. We're getting used to this. Pull out our tree again. There you go. Put it in there. And yeah, it's just kind of a tree. It's... Actually, you know what? We're gonna... There you go. So, they each hold each other up. Look at that. There's your bit of a tree. Alright. So, we're gonna set that there. We're gonna look at it. Looks beautiful. Alright. Here we go. Onward. Here, we're gonna put it over here, though. Alright. I'm gonna lean it. Because we're not done with it yet. We're still building it. Okay, so we got to get one of these and one of these. I was wondering when this would come in. So there you go. There's that for you. And then we got to go on the top here. Well, let's do this before. Let's get started with this. So we're going to shove this into here, which is going to go into here. Yep. Okay. That's going to be fun. but you're gonna, okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright, then we're gonna shove that bit down into here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That was complicated. I didn't show all of it, but you shove this long stick into here, and it all kind of connects together. Alright. Then what we do is now we build, and this is where it gets interesting, sort of. So we're gonna take this. There are several of these left. I'm looking to see which ones are what. Because I have this. This may have been wrong. But I guess I could use this. You know what, I'm going to use this. Okay, so we're going to put... Again, it almost doesn't matter, but we're going to put... we're going to put our apple... We're going to put apple through the same thing, through the same hole. So yeah, we're going to put our apple through the same hole, and we're going to do this. We're going to add all these weird leaves. Add another leaf there, with another hole through it. Then we're going to add a yellow leaf on this side. Then we're going to add another yellow leaf, probably facing down more on that side. And we're going to shove a deal through it. And then on this side, we're just going to shove stuff down in here. And then on here, we're going to add another leaf down at the bottom. And then we're going to shove another deal through here. There you go. Okay, that's the end of that one. And that one gets shoved in on this. You just kind of push through here, and you get it down to there. There you go. That's it. And then we got to go and build another one, another leaf, and we're going to do. Okay, so they want us to add a stick on the bottom. Shove another stick thing through. That's okay. There you go. And then they're going to want us to do. Okay, with it being upside down, I guess. They don't want us to add an apple to it. Come on. I think that's in there. Okay. Then more leaves underneath. There's a leaf there. A leaf there. And a leaf over here. Hold on, this may be... You know what? Okay, this may be what it is. So... Okay, yeah, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's... Okay, cool. So then we flip it over, and we add in our... Well, we don't have yellow leaves. We ran out of yellow. So we're going to add in our orange. And it could have been a mistake. I could have maybe where yellow was, I should have probably added orange. But we'll add orange to this one. We're not going to fret too much about it. As I said, you may want to, and I wish I'd color code these better, but it's okay, because you may want to just kind of go through and do it I mean, this tree is probably going to be a little bit my own way. I mean, I'm following as close as I can to there. Yeah, so it's like this. I add this. I add this. So there's at least 4 of these. I add this. And through the yellow one, which is now an orange one, I had one of these too. Actually, you know what? It's supposed to be... That's gonna be good as it gets. Okay. Why is it that way? Okay, hold on. Come on. There you go. Okay, those are going to be close. Okay, so we do it again. We do it again. And this time we still add in our apple. I guess it goes on this side again. Yeah, here, let's put it back on this. Yeah, let's just, and if you can get it real perfect, great. I already feel like I've made some mistakes on this one, so, and I'm okay with it. I mean, as long as you're okay with it, as long as it's not too drastic. I mean, you'll make some mistakes on the stickers, that's kind of a bummer. I made a mistake on one of them at least, and it's still there, so it's good, but it was kind of a bummer. But other than that, I mean, like these orange leaves, I think I screwed up. I guess I could change them for yellow later if I really wanted to, but you know what? I look at it this way. It's okay. It's my church, I guess, and this is how it works. Oh, it is through there. Okay, so there is that one. That's good. That's good to know about that. And then I'm gonna put this through here, one through the top, and one through the bottom side. So that wasn't a mistake. Thank God for that. Okay, so there you go. And then what you're going to do is we're going to add, and it doesn't matter, I guess. I think the first one you want to add goes up here. Actually, the orange may look kind of cool. Okay. Then you kind of add this through here. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. There you are. And then we take the tree again and face it. Oh, I don't know why that needed to come off. Oh, that came off from over here. Okay, now you take the tree and you see the bottom of your tree. You add this. It's supposed to be on top, but oh, it bends. It does bend a bit. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you add this in. Something like that, I guess. It is kind of a weird tree. Yeah, something like that. Sort of, ish. Or does it go, here, let me look. No, let's see, hold on. Actually, I am kind of wrong on this one, because what I need to do, and I may just switch the sides out, because I think it wants it that way. So I actually need to switch this side out. I'm going to shove this down and switch it with this side. Okay? So that this side, oh. Come on. Okay, I'm going to get this out. Give me a moment. Alright. Now we put that back in there. And we do this. And we put this back in here. Like this. So it's, yeah, because we want it to kind of. And then this goes back up. There you go. A little better, a little higher. Maybe I can, yeah, there you go. So switch them around. Not a big deal. Okay. Now this is what we do. This is the long-awaited putting in the tree. And actually, I think there's some stuff over here. Oh yeah, they want orange. So there was orange leaves. That just looks weird. There's some orange leaves somewhere. I see some extra leaves, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh, wait, okay. Here, let me put the tree in first. So here's a tree, and now you see over here. Here, let's lift the camera up before I kind of put the tree too much in there. Okay, here you go. This is the tree. So we want to face it. Yeah, where the birdie's facing towards us. Oh, wow. They did not tell you that this would be a complicated process. Okay. So, I need to shove the leaves over a bit, I think, probably. So that it could fit in the building. Okay. Yeah, so it goes in here. I'm having a hard time with this. Okay. I'll move that out of the way because it wants to keep falling. Okay. And maybe that I need to slide this out. Well, like this. Okay, hold on. Oh. Yeah, let's move my construction vehicle out of the way. So there's not two different things pulling at it. Okay, come on, get in there. There you go, you got your tree in. We got our tree in. Okay, then I can put this back. I'll just put it, sort of slide it funny, in a weird way, over here. That may not stay there for long. It may just need to go bye-bye because of the tree. But there's your tree. And then I think we could kind of slide this up and around a bit. I feel like this is blocking a little bit in, but hey, it's there. The tree's there. Then we could kind of maybe slide this up. Yeah, it's in there. Look at that. It's not going to be perfect. It's in there, though. That's awesome. I love it. So, I hope you guys love it. Oh, here, hold on. Let's put back in our bush. That may even be part of the tree, because of how old it is. Or there's stuff on the bottom or something. Oh, come on. There you go. No. That's kind of falling. Okay. Let's see if we can straighten this out a little bit more, or make it lean a little bit too. Yeah, there you go. The other leaf will help hold it. Well, the only thing besides the tree, as you can see here, the only thing I have left is down here at the bottom, realistically, and I'm going to put in this thing. So, it's on top of one of these little cool thing deals. Here's your mushroom. Or is it already on top of it? No? Hold on. I'm looking. Actually, it may already be on top of this. There's that. Now, I have some of this stuff left over, and I'm a little concerned about a little bit of what I have left over. So I may actually add in this yellow flower. On top of one of these leaves, for whatever reason. I think it's kind of cool. Let me do this first. I'll just do that. It'll just be there. It's extra pieces. I don't want to have to, I'll just add it as decoration. And then maybe I'll put in, hey, this is light. So maybe I'll put this on top of one of these as well. Here, let me get my fingers in there. Oh, no, please, no. Okay, I don't know why that wants to fall. Okay, here we go. We'll get back in there. Okay, come on. You get to go back in here. Okay, there you go. And then, there it is. And then, I have one more green leaf deal. I'm almost tempted to put it Actually, you know what? Should I put it on the tree somewhere? Oh, what happened there? Okay, maybe there was a third one. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on here. I'm gonna add it to one of these ones here. Or on the. I'll consider extra. I guess I'll add it. Maybe I'll add it here as one of the. There you go. There it is. There. We're done. We've built the church. We finished what we could. That's it. It may have taken a little bit because of the. It's done. Now here, there you go. Look at. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put. I didn't do this in the last one, but I want to show you it works. So I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna stick my hands behind, and I'm going to flip the switch, and there you go. There it is, well lit. A well lit church. This is the end. Here, let me turn off the light. Let's see if it works. Let me turn off the light and see if it's worth it. There you go. Now you see the little bit glow, and that's what it looks like. That's kind of cool with the stained glass. Now we're going to turn this light back on. Sorry, there. The camera will readjust itself, but accordingly. But there you go. There is the church. Thank you so much for watching this. Look, we've accomplished a lot today. We'll move this camera slightly over so we get the tree in and the church. This is it. This is the final build for this. It was exciting. I am so glad we were able to build this. I mean, we made some mistakes ourselves along the way, so there you go. But there's only one missing piece out of this whole thing, and even that's kind of amazing. So it's a brown piece in one of the church benches early on when we did one of the church benches. I've never been able to see if I lost that piece or found that piece, but that piece is missing. Maybe in the future, if I notice it better, I'll replace it and deal with it later. But that's it, though. Other than that, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm excited. It was a great build. It's a great add to my little Lego city as it's growing a little bit. And so there you go. This was a great build. I'm excited. I've enjoyed this journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me. And it's built. It's over with. And it's finally finished with its tree, apple tree, and plantage around the church. So there you go. I hope you picked this up for yourself. Hope you enjoyed to build it. I did enjoy building it. Like I said, the other thing is the stained glass. I wish they would do better with the coloring. But hey, my stained glass may be different. Don't be surprised. I'm not too terribly surprised if it is different. But it was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it along the way. So I want to thank you so much. Again, thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being subscribed to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate it. But this is the end of the church build. But we'll build some other things here and there. We'll build some other things, hopefully soon. But anyway, I want to say God bless you. Keep building with Lego and have fun. Enjoy this. This is something to enjoy. This is a great hobby. This is, you'll make mistakes, but you'll enjoy it and have fun. Maybe it'll make your church unique as well. I think my church may be unique as well. Maybe there's a few others out there that theirs is unique as well too. But I enjoyed the build. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos. God bless you. Till next time, next build or next Lego video, I want to say God bless you. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll say bye for now.